everyone, it's Eunice and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to show you guys how I create this fresh everyday makeup look that's both easy, quick, and affordable, so you can look fresh and put together every day without breaking the bank or breaking a sweat. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. So we're starting off with a primer, and what I like to use is this makeup primer spray from JCat Beauty. It's the Rose Primer Spray, and this is actually enough to prime my face and moisturize it as well. I don't use a moisturizer prior to this because I am going to be using a tinted sunscreen as my foundation base. And while that primer is setting in my face, I'm going to do my brows. So what I'm using for today is the Life Brow Pencil and Brow Mascara from Sunny's Face. To fill in any sparse areas of the brows, I am going to use the pencil. This is in the shade Ash Brown. And I love it because the spoolie is really soft and it's not too prickly on my skin. So what I'm going to do is, of course, comb it first and shape it. And then use the pencil to fill in the sparse areas. So we're starting off with the tail end as usual. Then as you can see, I have like a really sparse area here, so we're just going to connect that brow. And then for this area of my brows, I'm just going to use the spoolie and use whatever product is in there to actually fill in those areas. Now to set our brows in place, I'm using this Sunny's Face Grooming Brow Gel, and of course also in the shade Ash Brown. And that spoolie is really thin, so it's perfect for doing your brush strokes and mimicking your natural brow hair. So I'm going to focus this on the tail end of my brows because that's where it tends to be a little bit unruly. I honestly love using this brow gel because it does set my brows in place the whole day. As in, I used it yesterday and I was out the whole day and it was kind of sunny and I was sweating a little bit, but my brows was still in place and did not move or anything at all. So really love this, and it's also affordable. So we're done with the brows, let's go with the face makeup. I am using the Bello Tinted Sunscreen. It has SPF 50 and that's why I like using this. So like I said, I did not use any moisturizer underneath my primer. I went straight to the JCat Beauty Primer Spray because that is enough to also moisturize my face, and I wanted the sunscreen to be closer to my skin as well. So I'm just going to squeeze a generous amount, well, at the back of my hand, and then I'm going to use a flat top brush and actually just blend this all over my face. Just to show you guys the difference, this is the side with the tinted sunscreen and this is the side without like blending it in yet. Okay, I know it looks super white, but that's fine because it actually adapts to whatever your skin tone is. So there's no like right or wrong shade when it comes to the Bello Tinted Sunscreen. So after that, I am now going to apply some blush, and what I'm going to use for today is this Caroline Jelly Tint, and I really love this because this is only 149 pesos and a little goes a long way. So this little dot is actually too much na nga eh. So what I like to do is kind of blend that on the back of my hand and then kind of just dab that all over my cheek area for that rosy glow. have the Sunny's Face Glow Boss, and for today, I want to use the shade Femme on the cheek area, on like my cheekbones, and then the shade Hey Girl on like this area of my face as well as my brow bone just to highlight that. So what I'm going to do is, this is what the Glow Boss looks like, and I've fallen in love with this. Initially, I was like, oh, it's too light for my liking, because what I like for actually makeup, I don't really go for like this fresh, everyday, natural looks. I like my makeup to be medium to full coverage, but recently, I just don't have the time to get ready in the morning. So I've fallen in love with this routine. And I love this shade, yung Femme, because it actually transitions your blush into like a highlight. So mas maganda yung pagka-blend nung dalawang shades together. And then like I said, the Hey Girl para sa ibang areas kasi medyo may peachy sheen to eh. So parang ang weird niya pag nandito sa may forehead. So sa may nose, yan. And sometimes sa inner corner din ng eyes. With our cream products, I'm going to set my face with some powder, and I'm using the JCap Beauty Aquassurance Foundation Powder. Really love this because despite the fact that it's a powder foundation, it's really hydrating even for my dry skin. And I am using the shade Soft Tan. I'm just using this fluffy powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to set my forehead, my nose, and a little bit of my under eye area, of course. Try not to go over the highlighter because the highlighter is a cream to powder formula, so it sets itself. Okay, if you're like me, I forgot to diet before the summer arrived. So we are heavily relying on some contour powder, and I'm using this blush and contour duo from e.l.f. and it is in the shade Fiji, and this is just the perfect shade for me to contour. It's cool enough. Of course, we have to warm up our face with some bronzer. So I'm using the Wet n Wild bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. I just got this recently and I already hit pan on it. That's how much I love it. So now it's time to set our entire face. So what I'm using is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist. I really love this because it's so refreshing. It has that really coconutty scent. And if you can't find this, I also highly recommend the Wet n Wild Cucumber Set Primer Spray. That I also love. Sets my makeup really nicely and it has that refreshing scent. Perfect for hot summery days. There's only one thing that I don't like about this particular setting spray is it's the spray nozzle because it kind of focuses like the spray or the product in one area of your face. So I really have to like do this. As you can see, there's like a lot of like water droplets all over my face kasi nga hindi masyado maganda yung nozzle niya, so hindi niya nasa-spread yung product the right way. So because I don't have any eye makeup on, what I like to do is go a little bit extra on my lashes. And what I use for some full lashes is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. And this is the waterproof version. It's perfect for summer because if you sweat, it's not gonna run. Now for lips, of course, we have to moisturize. So I'm using my Carmex lip balm. And then I'm using the Sunny's Face Fluff Matte Lipstick in the shade Girl Crush. Really love this because it's just the perfect shade of pink for something that's bright for summer but still wearable enough for every day. because it is really bright, what I like to do is I just apply it in the middle and kind of dab my finger on the sides. So here is the finished makeup look. Like I said, it's just a quick and easy everyday makeup look. I didn't even use concealer, but if you have stuff to hide or like any blemishes that you want to hide, you can definitely use a concealer, and I highly recommend the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. That's one of the products that I like to use for everyday because it's really lightweight and it has a natural finish. But other than that, I hope you like this look, and of course, if you want to purchase the products that I used in this video, all of the products will be linked down in the description bar, and of course, you can always ask me if I have any substitutes for any products because I'm sure there are other brands you can use. Anyway, I really hope that you like this video. I hope you find it informative and really helpful, especially for the summertime. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And of course, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!